girl, if you want to, I see it. All right. So, first off, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. Hopefully you're seeing the post in Bree's page. She has made some really good informational posts about like things that you can do this month for boosting your sales. One of them was offering the set of 3 pallets and breaking it up and doing either like grab bags with it or just selling the pallets at a bit of a discount. So, and I know I posted some of that, I think, into the script, shared with you guys what I was doing, trying to sell the pallets, the set of 3, even posting, I don't know if I shared it in our group, but I will if I didn't. But it's a picture of all of the palettes and they've named them all. So like number 1, it says the nudes. Number 2, it says Rockstar Glam or something. Number 3, I don't know, but they've like put little names over all of them and then posting that and saying like which one is your style or would you wear or whatever. And then people are commenting and then you could instantly know, okay, so and so's interested in palette 3 or that's the one she'd wear. You could just extend the offer. Hey, I actually have that one at a discounted price if it's something that you would be interested in getting, you know, whatever. So I thought that was a really good idea. Bree also posted another idea, and I saw that Jordan had ran with this. I actually saw Jordan's post before I saw that Bree had posted it, and I was like, oh, I know where she got the idea. But Bree had posted about the Mother's Day idea and starting to prepare for Mother's Day, and I thought that was really clever. So what she suggested is getting with another friend that offers some direct sell products, or some kind of products, and then making bundles with them and their products and offering them together. So she said that she was going to do that with a color street, which is like the nail wraps or whatever. So maybe a set of the color street and a mascara for a discounted price for Mother's Day, things like that. So just a way that you can kind of team up with someone else. And by doing that, I think that you could potentially see success with that because you might be able to use their network too, right? If they already have people that are interested in their nail wraps, maybe they will, you know, get you some mascara sales. Maybe you can help them get, you know, you're just using each other's networks that you both already built. So if you are going to do that, I would stick with just teaming up with like one person. So you're not doing like huge gift basket type things because then the price of course is going to be more. And people usually like to spend, I would say between $25-$50 on gifts like that. And I would also try and find somebody that has an established business and network so that you're using someone's network that is nice and full and ready to buy whatever you're offering, right? So that's what I would do. But anyway, I liked that idea, so I wanted to pass that on. Another thing is, sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I actually wrote out notes. You should be proud of me. But a good thing to do is, obviously we have the kudos. We have our sets of products. So make sure if you're buying something and doing something like this, like with the Mother's Day sale or something, check out the sets. If you're wanting to, you know, do lip stains, don't go in and buy lip stains all individually when you can purchase them in the set. Just be smart about what you're doing and use the discounts that Younique is already offering, whether it be the kudos, the sets, collections, whatever, and use those to be your sales, I guess. And another thing to remember is I think it always is more beneficial when, even if Younique is offering a special, don't tell people, oh my gosh, my company is offering this special $80 for this, that, and the other. Instead, say, I am offering this special. Make it seem like you are doing a deal for your customers or for your VIP group, because people feel more special. They feel like it's just them that's getting the good deal, right? Instead of anyone from any Younique presenter. So make sure you pass off the sales that are being offered as your own versus Younique is offering this month, or this is Younique special. Said this is Jordan special this month. This is Narelle special this month. This is what I'm gonna do for you. Your customers feel like it's more personalized for them. Another thing that I wanted to remind you is parties. Parties are a good way to expand your network. And if you have not seen, which I feel like maybe all of you guys have, you probably were on the training. Jordan, no. But you might have watched it. I don't know. But on our YouTube, don't we still have a YouTube channel, Cheryl, where we post all of our trainings too?
Yes.
Well, besides maybe the last few that we've done,
Right.
but most of them.
Usually we do.
Uh,
Unless there's some sort of a problem with the way it records and I can't get it to, which has happened.
But I know this one is on there. One of the very first team trainings that we did, which was over a year ago now, that we've been like doing trainings pretty consistently, trying to stick with it every week. We did one that was the party queen training. And I feel like it gave a lot of insight on how you can run a party. I don't remember if we mentioned like party rewards and things like that in there, because if we did, obviously things have been changed since then, but I feel like the information would still be valuable on running a party, party tips, ways to use your party to expand your network. And that's going to be very important, especially through the next few months if you are looking to sponsor and have a decent amount of PRS for earning points towards the incentive trip. So with that being said, now I'm going to kind of flip gears and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the incentive trip. Cheryl and I had been meaning to go live in the Glam Girls all week. We kept messaging each other like, today, we're going to do it today. And then disaster struck between one of us and it was like, nope, it's going to be tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow. And then it didn't happen. So I was like, you know what? We're doing a team call. Let's just talk about it here. So I'm going to give you guys some breakdowns of what earning the trip could look like based on points, on PRS, just some math that I've done. And then I kind of want to talk to you a little bit more about that. So the incentive trip to earn it, it's 30,000 points. And I don't know if you guys watched Bree's video she did maybe like a week ago. I don't know when it was. Pretty much after they announced it, she did a video. And she kind of did some breakdowns, I think, but 30,000 points, we have 6 months to earn it. So that would be essentially 5,000 points a month is what you would need to earn the trip. So obviously there are people who will earn the trip just by selling $5,000 of products a month. How? Oh my gosh, I don't know, because that's craziness, right? But if they have a huge network, obviously it is possible. The other scenario is just sponsoring. You would have to have a little sales, obviously, to stay active during that time too. But it is possible to sponsor. And I actually had a dream about this last night. I had a dream that like I turned into like a crazy sponsoring person and sponsored like everybody that I came into contact with. And I sponsored enough people to earn the trip just by sponsoring. I think it's awesome. I've been thinking about it a ton because I'm like, you know, you could earn it with sponsoring 60 people, and that's 10 people a month with the basic kit. If you sponsored using the premium kit, you would need to sponsor 50 people. So between like 8 to 10 a month, depending which kits you are selling them. But that is pretty crazy to think that you could earn a trip just by adding people and sharing the opportunity of the business. Really, it's never been an option for earning the trip quite like that. So I think that's kind of neat. The other options that I feel like are pretty achievable and seem probably most realistic for most of us is you could hit pink status monthly during the incentive period, have 1,500 in sales a month and sponsor 3 a month, and you would earn the trip. Or you could hit blue status every month, 1,500 in sales and sponsor 2 and earn the trip. So that's just kind of some math that I did. I thought I would share that in case you guys wanted those numbers. But I do like that just as any other year, anybody can earn the trip. Just like I said, there will be people that just sponsor the heck out of people and earn the trip. And there will be people that sell the heck out of products and earn the trip. And there will be people that start off as a yellow status presenter and end up green status and earn the trip. I mean, it happens every single year. So I do like that it is achievable for anybody who works their booty off. And I will tell you, it does take hard work. But the main thing that I guess I really wanted to let you guys know that I think is very important is don't get so caught up. I have even been guilty of this before on like, oh my gosh, I have to get so many points to get the trip and this and that and whatever. But instead, look at it as if I get the trip, great, that's awesome. I mean, who doesn't want to go to the Bahamas? Isn't that where it's at? Yeah, Bahamas. I said that and then I was like, wait a minute, is that right? But don't get so caught up in just earning the trip, but think about if you're doing the things to earn the trip, how valuable that's going to be for your business. If you're having parties, if you're selling products, if you're sponsoring people, your business is going to be growing. There's no doubt about that. And I feel like building your business is more rewarding than the incentive trip can be. The trip is a heck of a lot of fun. But having a business that is bringing in money month after month is very rewarding too, right? And with all of that, I kind of wanted to go into Nicole Smith, which if you're not in her group, that's okay. It goes, Bree is right above me, right above her is Haley, right above her is Nicole. They're all Black status presenters, but Nicole Smith has her Black status group. And in her group this past month, she asked people if they were comfortable with sharing to share their what they made for last month in a post. And y'all, the numbers people were making at pink and blue status, people were like $2,000 pink status, $1,000 paid as pink status. I mean, people were making so much, I feel like more money than has ever been made with this company because of the car bonus, the frontline bonus, the opportunities that are available. And I honestly feel like that kind of stuff is even more rewarding than the trip. If you're making good money, you can take your own dang trip, right?
Yep.
So that is just something to keep in mind. Don't stress so much about where you're at on the scale of the trip, this, that, and the other. Obviously, we all would like to earn it. But I just wanted to give you guys some encouragement that I think even more important than any trip is being able to build your business and see income month after month with this. And if you're doing the things to earn the trip, you're going to be doing the things to build your business. And even if you don't earn it this year, in the years to come, if you've built that business, you will have even better of a chance at earning it, right?
Absolutely.
So another thing that I wanted to go over really fast, my iPhone just gave a 10% battery notice. It's a race, guys. It's a race. I feel like my phone has died during like the last 3 team calls we've done. So embarrassing. It's never charged. Another thing is the kit changes. And I really love the kit changes that they have put in place because I feel like before, and I even realized it. I realized it right after they announced the kit changes. And my very first thing in my head was, well, what's the value of these kits? And then I was like, wait a minute. The value of the kits no longer matters because we're not trying to get kidnappers. We're trying to get people who are ready to build a business, and people aren't going to so much care about how much value or how much makeup or how many different products am I going to get. They're joining for the opportunity, not for the value of the kit. And whenever I thought that, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I'm going to have a little bit of a mind shift here because instead of posting the pictures of the kit and saying like $300 kit for $99 like it was, it's kind of a different game. We have a different I guess focus. And I really like that now we will be attracting people who are ready to build a business. Mm-hmm. And I honestly feel like who would not want the premium kit? That kit is amazing. I will be focusing on that. Obviously, if someone does not have the money and wants to join, I'm not going to be like, no, wait until you get another 100 and come see me. I'll tell them to get the basic kit and get it going. But I love the 2 options. A lot of companies, I feel like, have more than one kit size option. So I think that kind of like goes, I feel like it just is a good direction to go to. And one thing I will say, you may have seen it posted, other presenters, and I just wanted to go over this really fast before my phone does die, is that in the US, in the UK, PayPal is letting people finance their kits. What that would look like is, I think, what is it, $33 a month, something like that, for over 6 months, and you get interest-free financing.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
On it. So that, and I guess that would be with the premium kit, getting the bigger kit. But I do want to go over, because I don't know if you guys, if this happens to you, but it happens to me. I get like the ads in my Facebook newsfeed, and one of them was another Younique presenter that was talking about the Younique opportunity. And they were saying, look at our 2 kit options. And someone said, yeah, but I tried to join and finance my kit and it didn't work. And then someone was like, no, it should work. And I was reading through the comments of the post, and what was said was, yeah, but they run a credit check and I have terrible credit, so I didn't get approved to finance your kit. And then other people were on there like, Younique checks your credit for you to be a presenter, getting it confused that Younique is not checking your credit to make you join.
PayPal.
It's PayPal checking your credit if you're trying to finance it. So I just wanted to kind of like clarify all of that, because I saw that and like the people, I guess, like misunderstanding it. And I don't want, if you are telling people that they can finance their kit, you also should be telling them that a credit check will be ran through PayPal, that it's all through PayPal. Yeah, this is something new, Kim, but all of that is through PayPal. If they get approved for the credit, great, they can finance a kit. If they don't, that's nothing on you. You can't do anything about that. And I would just be clear and upfront about it if somebody's interested in financing it.
Well, I think I would lead with, if you have PayPal credit, you can finance your kit using your PayPal credit.
Yeah.
And if they're like, well, I don't have that, tell me about it. I would just say, like, I have PayPal credit, so I know all about it. But I would just say, I don't really know. I wouldn't tell people because it's not my business to be their financial advisor.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would just say, I don't really know, but you can go look on PayPal's website and see if that's something that you want, that you qualify for, whatever. And I would tell them that you qualify for, but you have to check with PayPal. That has nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
I feel like the moment you tell someone that they're going to have a credit check, they're automatically going to assume it's you checking their credit.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. And I think it just needs to be separated. I was trying to say 2 words at once, but so people, exactly, they don't feel like, oh my gosh, Younique's running credit checks for people to join. That's ridiculous. I'm not ever doing that. Or, you want to keep it 2 different things going on, right? So be clear about that. And I feel like people will potentially use that as a way to join. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, people definitely will.
Yeah, I feel like they will. So anyway, and it's a good option, because when you're committed for $33 a month, it's less than an upfront cost right now. And I feel like people would feel like, oh, if I could sell a few things this month, I could pay off my $33. It kind of balances out more than a huge $199 right at the beginning. Or $99. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to jump on here and say before any questions is, we as a team, I have decided are going to do a sponsoring incentive. So while the incentive trip's going on, we are going to be doing, I don't know. Okay, I'll answer that in a minute, Kim. We are going to be doing a sponsoring incentive over the next 6 months while the other incentive period's going on. So what we're going to do is every single month I'm going to do a giveaway, and then we're going to do a giveaway for the total 6 months too, if that makes sense. So I'm going to show you guys the goodies that I got together. And if you've ever been in one of Bree's giveaways, I kind of decided we're going to do it kind of like that. So we're going to start off with a base of a few products or things. And then depending on, so if we sponsor as a team, 1 to 3 people as a team, and okay, well, I'll just go over everything. If we sponsor 1 to 3 people as a team, these are the little goodies that I'm going to send out to somebody. So this is like a tote bag, and it says, live your dreams. Cute. Okay, so this, we got Younique socks that are super cute. They're the makeup brushes. And then this Younique sticky note pads, okay? So this is 1 to 3 people as a team. And then if we sponsor 4 to 7 people as a team, I'm going to add in a unique air freshener. And if you have any of these, remember, you can always give these as gifts to customers or to team members too. And some nail decals. And then if we sponsor 8 to 10 people, I'm adding in this super cute necklace. 1 minute. This unique necklace. Okay, so that's what we're doing. If there's more, obviously I'm going to keep adding more stuff. And how you earn entries is if you sponsor somebody, you get an entry. So if we only have one person sponsored by one person, guess what? They win it all. Or they win the first 3 that I showed you. But anyway, you get it. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do something. I'm going to get something together every single month, and then we're going to have a big giveaway for the 6-month period too, which is going to be like something super nice. But I have like my super duper stuff still packed up somewhere, so I got to get into that before I show you guys what that is. But anyway, I'm going to post about that in the page. I was trying to like get it together really fast right before this call. So does anyone have any questions? Let me come see what Kim was saying, because I did see that pop up. Can we use $5 or $10 off from our YCash? I do not know that they did that. Okay, 5 or 10 off from our YCash for what?
She's talking about like Mother's Day bundles, I think. I think that question came across when we were talking about Mother's Day bundles.
Oh. Okay, I've had them. Sorry, I'm just trying to read this. I have 3 catalogs out, and I know they will be doing something. And one girl asked if we have PayPal. Yeah, so we have PayPal that you can pay with, but now there's the PayPal credit option for when you're joining as well. So, but just remember, like Cheryl said, I think it's very important that you keep it separate, that the PayPal does offer credit, but that you'll have to go through them for that. So anyway, does anyone have any other questions? Hopefully I kind of like recapped everything that's going on, and you guys have some insight on what the incentive trip is looking like, what where your focus should be. If you have not watched that party training, I would go watch that. I actually feel like I'm gonna go watch that training myself and kind of like revamp myself on, no, you're fine, Kim. Revamp myself on getting ready to get some parties set up with people. And I do think I will also personally run with the Mother's Day bundle idea. So it's a good way to use someone else's network. And you might be able to do it with multiple people, but not at the same time too. That's another thing, you know, maybe try it with some person, and if it goes over well, maybe you can open it up for another person. So anyway, if no one else has any other questions, then we will jump off of here, and we should have a call next week as well. Does this time work good for you guys, the 9 p.m.? Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna move it to 9 p.m. instead of 8:30, just because I think it's working better for me personally, and I think everybody was okay with the switch. So
it's better for me because I don't have to rush.
Yeah, because usually I have Riley in bed by like 7:45, but sometimes it's like 8 or 8:15, and then if we're having a call at 8:30, I'm like, but I have nothing for the call. Whereas if I get her in bed, I have like a little bit of time to write out what is in my head versus try and just go from my brain, because that never works.
Well, now that the sun is out later, I'm having a hard time even getting the kids in bed by 8:30. Like, yeah, they're in bedtime at 7:15.
Yeah, yeah. She's confused too. She was like, but it's light outside. I want to see it. Oh, good. No. But all right, well, we will hop off here. Thank you guys for jumping on, and yeah, I'm gonna post the stuff about sponsoring in the VIP in the Glam Girls, so we can all really work on achieving some awesome goals this month. So all right.
Good
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.